Hello, fellow football fans. This is Football Fans Film Room, our first video of many breaking down NFL game tape. Now, in the preseason, the NFL game tape will be the broadcast version, but as we get to the regular season, we'll have all 22. Today's video grading the Titans offensive line, the starting unit, and we get right into it. Malik Willis with a roll out, and he finds his wide receiver for a big gain. But what happened here? Massive play action passing, and the offensive line gets a huge shout out. Look at this movement. Your right guard made it all the way to the hashes. Nope, he made it further than that. He made it all the way to the numbers. That's what you want to see on that type of play. That gives your quarterback a big pocket to throw from. And Ryan Tannehill is one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL on play action, if not the best if you look at his advanced analytics. So that's exactly what you want from the offensive line. Great play by them. Here you have another play, and this is not as much as on the offensive line as it is on the receiver, but let's look at the O-line. So what you have here is going to be a nice clean pocket. One Mississippi, two Mississippi ball should be out, and it is. But the main thing is this. Kyle Phillips, the wide receiver, recognizes a zone that he cannot outrun. He sits down in it. Malik Willis, second-year quarterback, sees the same thing, and he throws the ball for that wide receiver to sit down in. And it is a perfect timing, perfect pitch and catch. This is growth by both of them. Great development here, and you want to see this moving forward. Now, here is a run, and as we know, runs typically start with the offensive line, but this one isn't all on the O-line as much as it is on the Chicago Bears linebacker. He over-pursues. If he does not over-pursue this play, then this gets bottled up for about a 2-yard gain. But because he over-pursues and he enters inside of the tackle box, the running back Spears is able to put his foot in the grass and cut back. Now, the cutback is due to the offensive line getting some great movement and the tight end also sealing his guy on the inside as well. 3rd and 1. One person gets a gold star, another person gets a shout out. So here's a 3rd and 1 run, and the gold star goes to the left tackle. Why? Because he's the guy that's driving that linebacker back, and he puts the hole for the running back to run into. Now, the person that gets the shout out is the right guard, Brunskill. He's in the backfield, but he pulled on that play. He was the guard that pulled, that also sealed the outside of the hole. But Brunskill doesn't get the gold star. That goes to the left tackle, Dillard, who gets the big push on the linebacker, who effectively allows Spears to get that first down. Now, this isn't as much on the offensive line as it is on this wide receiver. I just had to put this in here. This wide receiver is going to throw a key block on these 4 down linemen, specifically that right side defensive end. Run the play, look at that block. He gets his guy on the ground. When have you seen a wide receiver get a defensive end? Look at it. He is not going anywhere. He's out to play. And because he's out to play, you have big 66 Chris Hubbard as the lead blocker, who also gets his guy and is able to seal the edge for this big run. But it all starts with that wide receiver, number 14, who gets the block. And here's the best thing that he does. Not only does he seal that block, and we're going to run the tape, he, after the play is over, is the first person downfield to help the running back up. Great play by Dow. All right, now 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Ball should be out right there. The offensive line did their job. So great job by them. But surprisingly, the ball is not out. And Malik Willis has 2 people to throw to. But here's what he does instead. Instead of ball being out right there, he takes off and he manages to get the first down. So the offensive line did their job. Willis didn't, but he managed to get the first down anyway. Now here is where the O-line did their job again. Skoronski and Brewer get together for a double team block to move that defensive tackle off the line of scrimmage and up to the second level, out of position for the running back to be able to try to get into the end zone. Now, another linebacker does a great job, and he sticks his nose in there and prevents the touchdown. Boom. But great double team block by those two. And so overall, the offensive line, the first unit, now the second unit and third was another story, but the first unit did a great job. I'm giving them an A- for the day. Now, 2 plays later, Malik Willis gets in for the scramble and gets his touchdown. Yes, there was a hold that wasn't called, but the wide receiver was holding, not the offensive line. So A- grade for the offensive line overall with that game Saturday versus the Chicago Bears. All right, this was Football Fans Film Room, and we have many more videos to come. In the meantime, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll be back for more. See you next time, football fans.